You can't be conservative and vote for Joe Biden. Former Republican presidential candidate Carly Fiorina announced today that she will not be voting for Donald Trump, but will instead cast her ballot for Biden. But if you truly stand for limited government, individual rights, and the U.S. Constitution, you can't vote for Joe Biden. Here's why. Joe Biden said he would put Beto O'Rourke in charge of his gun policy if he is elected president. Beto O'Rourke said he will take away your AR-15s. Joe Biden also wants to repeal the Hyde Amendment, which would force taxpayers to fund abortions. By the way, the majority of the country opposes this, but Joe Biden wants money from the abortion lobby. Joe Biden also wants to raise your taxes. Biden promised or threatened to roll back the Trump tax cuts. On health care, Joe Biden says the U.S. has an obligation to give free health care to illegal aliens. Joe Biden also bragged about passing Obamacare, which caused your health care premiums, your deductibles, to skyrocket. Joe Biden tries to win votes by playing identity politics. Biden claimed he marched for civil rights, but he didn't. Joe Biden also told black people if they vote for Donald Trump, quote, "You ain't black." Joe Biden appointed the radical Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to a climate panel. He embraces a Green New Deal. He wants to eliminate fossil fuels, which could cause tens of thousands of people to lose their jobs. Biden says that's worth it. Joe Biden is also the definition of a corrupt politician. After Biden's son, Hunter, secured a $1.5 billion equity deal with a Chinese company tied to the Chinese Communist Party while Joe was vice president, Joe Biden's views on China's trade and the South China Sea softened. Joe Biden also used his power and his influence as vice president to enrich his own family. Joe Biden threatened Ukraine to withhold military aid until they fired the prosecutor who was investigating his son's corrupt company. Joe Biden claims there was not one scandal during the Obama-Biden administration, but Biden has one of the most scandalous records of any politician in Washington, D.C. today. Under the Obama-Biden administration, the IRS targeted conservatives, and the DOJ targeted journalists reporting on Fast and Furious. The Obama-Biden administration sent the terror-sponsoring regime in Iran pallets of cash. Biden himself perpetuated racial divide in our nation by peddling the provably false hands up, don't shoot narrative in Ferguson. The Obama-Biden administration allowed ISIS to grow and traded 5 terrorists for the traitor Bo Bergdahl. It was the Obama-Biden administration who used the FBI to spy on the Trump campaign and target the incoming National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. It was Biden himself who suggested using the Logan Act to target Flynn. Under the Obama-Biden administration, military veterans died waiting for health care on secret wait lists at the VA, while Obama and Biden spent $150 million on the Obamacare website that didn't even work. Benghazi, Hillary's emails, Solyndra, and the Obamacare lie of the year, you'll be able to keep your doctor if you want to keep your doctor, all happened when Joe Biden was vice president. Why would any conservative want Joe Biden within 50 miles of the White House? You can't be conservative and vote for Joe Biden with a record like that.